Hey there, so I'm back from holiday and I had an awesome holiday. And I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I have done while I was on holiday. So, hoping some of you guys are getting on. This will be our blind pick today. I actually made some biggies, and as you can see, these are quite tiny. They're meant to be bigger than this, but it is possible. If you like small spaces, it's possible with A3 on some of them. It's probably not, you know, I'll be doing them as posters that you can actually, yeah, there'll be different ways. I was just wanting to show you some different stuff that I've been working on. Hi, Chris. Hi, Bertha. Hi, Heather. I've been working on this. And as you can see, these are very, very detailed, extremely detailed. So they are meant to be about 25 inches or 20 inches, which will definitely suit them better than this is about half the size of what they should be in. So, double the size of this and they'll be easy to color, but this size it will probably be a bit of a challenge, but nowhere near the challenge of, not as hard as the one that the team is working on. Hi, Shanna. Lovely to see you, and thank you for welcoming me back, Chris. Yep. And happy birthday to you, Bertha. It's a little bit late, but better late than never. Happy birthday. So I'm hoping that things will go smoothly today. If it doesn't get too late, I will do your birthday, Weirdie, if it's okay with you. But it sort of depends on how long everything will take us. Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I ever known. So yeah, that's some pretty crazy stuff I've been working on. Some pretty complicated mandala stuff. So yeah, that's very complicated. But I've been working on them. And you'll definitely see and hear more about them. I just wanted to print them right now to show you guys. That's why I was a little bit late. So here we go. We're going to blind pick our way through this. And I'm just looking. I'm looking. What are we going to do here? How many colors are we going to pick? Yeah, exactly. I'll make them available first for testing. I'll make them available in a few different ways, probably 3 different ways. I'm not sure about the book part yet. Yes, I got your covers. I didn't download them yet, but I got the email, but I haven't had time to be on the email yet. Hi, Bev. Wonderful to see you. They will be available as a PDF, where there will be a real true size big PDF that you can take and have printed large and maybe cut up in 4 or more parts. I think maybe 9 parts, so that it's 3 by 3. I have to calculate how many parts is necessary to get like the right size for it, so that you would get a part where you could actually print it on US letter size and then cut it out and put it up and mount it. That's a lot of work, but the PDF form, you will be getting those 2 different formats. But then I will also be looking in to actually do them on either my Redbubble or my Society 6, or whichever is the cheaper option, as art prints, so that you would be able to buy them already in the big size. It is a little bit expensive in there, but that would be a possibility, for instance, for people who could afford it and they don't have a place where they can go and get it printed. Then they could actually buy it from one of those shops already printed in the big size. So that's sort of my plan about that. I only just turned on the computers here at home like a few minutes ago. Well, a half an hour ago when I had to print these. Yeah, because we got home from holiday today, and then when we got home, we had a bunch of stuff that we got to do before even being able to sit down. So yeah, it's been a busy day for us, and we were up real early, and yeah. Anyways, now I'm here. Hi, Billy Joe. Hi, hi, Tina and Tina. I will, Tina. I will, Tina. And I'll, of course, first and foremost put up the one you're working on. But I will let you know. So yeah, we were talking about how many colors, how many roads. I think I might be going in like, what do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might like do something different with the blind pick today. Maybe it could have. I think so too, probably, Tina. I think so. You're probably right about that. Let's see. We got a powder pink, which we're not going to see that well. So we're going to skip the first color I picked and take a new one. And that is melon yellow. Now I'm going to do some starting points. I'm going to, whoopsie, wrong end of the stick. I'm going to do a starting point right here. And this one for me will both be working down and up here. Yeah, so that'll be working in 2 ways. We'll be doing a starting point here. And then I'll be doing it here, and here, and here, and there. So that's sort of where I'm at. Could of course also do another starting point, but I think this is good for me. So I haven't decided on exactly how many I'm going to pick. So we'll just see what happens. You're all alone over there on YouTube. I'm sorry, Heather. So what is the next happy color? Mahogany. We got mahogany. I'm not counting yet. Not counting yet. On the first round, and it's blind pick today, so on the first round I never count because, well, only if I know how many colors I'm using. But since it's blind pick Friday, I haven't really decided on how many colors yet. So no counting yet. Right now I'm just working out how many colors. I think I'll probably do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll probably maybe do 15, and then I'll do like 5 sets of 3 colors where they will be mixed up in here, and then the rest it will be all over. Kind of thinking about doing that, so that each of these 5 faces will have a different profile. So I'm kind of thinking about doing it like that, but I'm definitely not sure yet. But I think it'll be fun like that. Could be fun like that. Could also, yeah, well, we'll see. Que será, será. Whatever will be, will be. So we'll just see what happens with it. It will develop. Hi, Ross. Lovely to see you. I'm gonna pick one more color here. And that is the marigold, actually. Marigold. Interesting. It's very similar to the other yellow we had. It's a wee bit darker, I think, but quite similar. Funky. So that's our first, like, 3 colors. There and there. Not quite sure. It should actually be here. And here. I'm sweating so much, it's so hot. And you may have noticed that my arm is what we call slightly tanned. Is actually totally burned. Slightly tanned is it's the same as totally burned, but that's the way it is. And my face too, and my face is like peeling off, like my nose and my forehead, and my arms are hurting, my shoulders are hurting, and yeah, it's a nightmare. But yeah, I have a slight issue with the sun. The sun and I are not friends, to put it mildly. Oh, that's awesome, Heather. Did you mention that I have 75% off until the end of July? So they can actually get it quite cheaply still if they want the PDF. It's still a possibility. It is on with the 75% discount, social discount. That is on until the 31st. That's when I'll be. Here we go. So that was the first 3 colors, and we're gonna keep the order here so that I don't mess up. And I'm gonna just like, whoa. And I got my camera set up in a new way because the elastic band finally caved in and broke. So right now I can't do a lot about how it's set up because I had to set it up on the lamp in a different way. Oh, thank you, Heather. That's sweet of you. Because then they can get it pretty cheap still. So yeah, I'll be picking the next 3, and the first one here. Let's see, what's that? That's a deep violet. So that's a deep violet. We got the first 3 there, and then we're gonna be working on the next 3. And then I'll be going in here, and in here, and I'll be going right here. And this is where it will continue down, and then it will continue up there, where it will be a backtrack up. So I got myself a plan, more or less, until I switch it. So yeah, we had a wonderful, wonderful trip. It was so relaxed and chill and just, good time. This is like a blender. We can't really use the blender, so I'll pick another color. And that's the brown gray. Let me just see how dark it is. Yeah, I will be able to see that. So that is going to go in here. It's going to go right here. Oh, Victoria got like a ton of mosquito bites. Hvor mange har du i alt nu?
Jeg har over 23.
She has more than 23 mosquito bites from last night. Yep. So she's trying to show you. She's got a lot of them. The mosquitoes liked her. Let's just say that. They really liked Victoria a lot. They like me too, so I'm not lucky on mosquito side. They love me. And just to compare, her little friend, she got 2 mosquito bites. And she actually slept outside all night. Victoria was only out there for a couple of hours. And her friend only got 2 and she slept outside. So, I mean, yeah. Whatever will be. The future's not ours to see. So here we go. So this should be backtracking up. I think it will be backtracking down. Yeah. Yeah, she's just got so much. Oh, you did. That's nice, Tina. We were outside almost, a lot of the time. But I just had to stay in the shade because I got burnt the first day, and you can see that it's still bad, and that's from the first day. Yeah, just from like 20 minutes in the sun. So cool. How cool is that? But it was really nice. It was really lovely of my friend's parents, which I've never met. I don't know them, but I think I maybe saw them once at a birthday. Um, but that they let us stay there. We were there. Yeah, it was really lovely. A lovely house, and it felt really homey. So it was really nice experience. Victoria was slightly accident prone. She cut her feet a few times on the rocks in the water, like badly. 3 times, I think. She hurt herself quite a few times on the trip. So she was slightly accident prone on this trip. But we had a great time. And as you saw, maybe if you saw my picture from yesterday, we grilled. It wasn't actually Victoria that grilled, but I just took some pictures of the girls where it looked like they were grilling. It was Nana's mom that was in charge of the grill. That was the true grill master. But it was nice. It was extremely nice. We had a really great time. Very relaxing. Very chill. And the girls were in the water with Nana's mom a lot. So, good thing. It was just, really relaxed. And now we're back. So, we're back. And the house is still a mess. Everything's still a mess, but, that's just the way it is. They're really very similar, that marigold and the melon yellow. Extremely similar in my eyes. But I can see the one has a slight bit more of orange in it. That's the marigold. So here we go. So this is there. We're picking another color. And this time we got pale green. So that's the third one in this mix here. So I'll be going here. I don't see it as being all that pale in color, but that is nice. And we just really relaxed. So we didn't do a lot of things. We just, stayed hanging out in the garden, went down to the water, ate some good food, played some. We played like a game called Draw and Guess. That was fun. Oh, thank you, Heather. That's so sweet of you. That is so sweet of you. Thank you so much for doing that. So now I'm just gonna fill up this little face with these three colors. So we get this little color combo going on that little face. That was the first color, yeah. Just gotta keep my order for the rest of the selection. Keep it on, keep it on. So yeah, actually I also, chilled and drew a bit. When they went to the water, I drew, and, it was very calm and relaxed. And of course, the girls were just like really, just playing together all the time. So it was great that they had each other and they had a great time. They were laughing and playing. And so now we're going to pick another one. Ice blue is this one. Ice, baby, ice. So that one I'm going to start in here. And I'm going to continue here. And here. Oopsie. What's this? Vivid purple. Exactly. It was just about relaxing and chilling, no stress about anything, not stressing about anything at all. Nothing whatsoever. Just relax. And enjoying the garden and the house, and me and the mom, we were having our little wine and smoking in the evenings and sitting talking with our cigarettes and our wine and listening to music and, just really having a great time. And the girls were just happy, running around, playing with the water hose and making rainbows and rain and, really nice and good food. But we made too much food, so we were eating leftovers a lot because there was so much from the first day. Because I had sort of like a roast thing And there was so much meat in it, so we dug up potatoes from the garden, we used the herbs from the garden, ate the little tomatoes, there were cherry tomatoes, and yeah, it was like really nice. Made some neat salads, and yeah, it was all good. We really did. I did need it so badly, that's true. Then we have deep olive green is the next one I picked. Whoa. I don't know if that goes with these two, but that's the way it goes. That's the way of the pick. That's the blind pick surprises you get. And then when we got home, there was like there's notes from the postman had been here. We had to go pick up some stuff at that supermarket that's far away. That I hate going there, but we had to go there. And they had the tasting thing, so we tasted some stuff there. So that was nice. So now I have to continue finishing this phase with these three. Whatever will be, will be. Then this goes in here. And then, oops, that was there. I gotta remember the order. Gotta get them in the right order. And this is the last one here. So we'll start our next 3 set. So that was that. We did the first 3 phases, and we got 2 phases left. Yeah, it was really so nice and relaxed and chill, you know. I haven't worn wet makeup since we left. So let's see, we're picking a new color. I got pastel blue. Okay. So I'm going to start that one here. We're going to go right there. Get in here. And we go in here. So it's the first of the next. And we're digging in there, pulling one out. What did I get? I get old red. Old red. That is the next one here. Of course, here we can't finish before I know which colors are going after, so so that's just gotta wait. And then we got this one going here. So yeah, 15 colors or 18, depending on if I change my mind up and count these eyes in. Then it would be 18. But I like 18. Because half of 18 is 9, but also 18, 1 plus 8 is 9. So there are redeeming things, even though that it's an even number. There's stuff about it I like, because 9 is great, because it goes in 3. So now we got chestnut brown. chestnut brown. Oopsie, I have this, all this. I can't just jump and skip. Can't jump and skip. Not at the same time, at least. It's just too hot. It's just too hot to be true. So now we get this one going here. You see we got a pink and a brown, so it will be here too. So on this little one, I will count out so that we get it in there, and then we get 1, 2 that is there. Right there. That little fresh combo in there. Hi Beth, lovely to see you. So here we go. Here I go again on my own. So that was that. So we're going for the next 3. Yeah. So we got vermilion. Vermilion is our first color on here. So we're going for the vermilion in there. And we're going vermilion here. Oh, that's a lovely red, isn't it? To me, it's actually a little bit darker than what I normally see in a vermilion, but I think that's also more like the French vermilion. It's a little bit lighter. But it's, yeah, depends from brand to brand, doesn't it? Yeah. So that was a vermilion. Then we'll see what the next color will be. Cream. Let's just see if it's dark enough to be seen. I think it is dark enough to be seen. So it will be on. I deem it dark enough. Got one more color to go. And that is scarlet. Scarlet, my dear. Which is actually pretty close, I think, to the vermilion. But let's see them next to each other, and they might not be. Nah, it seems like the other one is a slight bit darker. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about it. Here we go. So that's the 3 colors for that. Then we'll be doing vermilion here and vermilion right there. And we'll be doing the cream near the top. And then we got this one. It's scarlet, yes. And we'll be doing this one here. And then we'll actually be cream around. To me, I don't see cream as this color. I see it as much wider than this, but I'm probably wrong. Oh, we tried a lovely caramel ice cream in the supermarket today. Oh my god, it tasted so good. And then obviously they were having another gin day. I think that supermarket, they just love gin days because there was like 5 different tasters of gin. So it was a little bit, there wasn't even the taste of orange juice, which there's normally always. Then they have 5 testers of gin. So there should be 15 colors now. And I think, therefore I am, then maybe I will just stay with them. Stay with me. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I can imagine that. Oh, that's horrible, Chris. Yeah, I'm sorry about that too, hon. That's really horrible. Thank you, Tina. So now I'm going to be backtracking here because now I got my 15 colors and I decided to stay on the 15. And I still don't know what I'm going to do there, but we'll figure it out. Now we're going to just backtrack before we forward. Because we got our 5 faces with different 3 color profiles. That is sort of, so that's our blind pick here today, 15 colors. That is really sad, Chris. I'm so sorry for your parents. I'm sending them lots of love and positive vibrations. Not that it's really going to help, but, maybe it will help. I mean, the loss of a dog is not a nice thing. It's a horrible thing. It's really, really, really a sad thing. And especially on such tragic circumstances, it's not nice at all. I'm sorry. Thank you. I got this one going here. There's some pretty neat colors in the end. But it's funny because you can see in the little, 3 picks, usually, when you just pick a limited number, usually the colors somehow will end up going together somehow. It's funky, but it's quite true. So here we go. Here I go again on my own. Okay, you're welcome. Then we got the old red. That would be the last one here. This is actually funny if we see we got old red, we got vermilion, and then we got scarlet. We got those with just one in between when we look at the full picture. And we actually, we got that cream and the chestnut brown and the walnut. That's also interesting, isn't it? So 3 reds and 3 browns. We get 2 kind of yellows, but where the cream could also go into that constellation. And then we got the turquoisey one, or the ice blue and the pastel blue, and we got the greens as well, and the purple. That actually just was between the. Yeah, I think it's an interesting combo. I like the combo. I like it. So that was the last 4 backtrack down there. Now we can move forward. Here I go again on my own. With our 15 colors, you can see 5, 5, and 5. Yeah. So here we go. So now I can actually count out. It's a count of 15. So let's see. We're going to start here where I don't think that there will be a lot to count out, but we're going to count anyways. Now it's time for counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's the 15. Let's hope this goes an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. We got it. We got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That one is the 15. Here I go again on my own. So this one was our starter color, melon yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 15. And then we got it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 15. And if I haven't messed up, there should be a count on 14 here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, I did not mess up. Thank you, Billy Joe. I think it's working out pretty well for a blind pig. It's working out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 15. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Yep, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It looks right on par. It should be here. Then again, I think I'm gonna put it in here. Because that's just how I feel. Go right here. I think in here we will actually just take the first color of each set of 3. I think that could be funky. Would that be funky? Nah, I don't know. Maybe it will be. I'm gonna do that. Either way, even if it won't be funky, I'm gonna do that. Just so that I shift up the system in here. And then I get each set represented. So then I'll just keep the colors the way they are until I've done this part. Because this won't be going the other places. This will, yeah, it will, but at a later point. So I'm just gonna do this in the system before I lose my head. I'm gonna lose my head. No, I'm not. But it was just to get a slight different combo in here of the same colors, but representing the starter color of each of those faces inside of the 3 color combos. So we're actually having 5 3 color combos, 1 5 color combo, and a 15 color combo. So that was the first one here, and this is the first one on that face. These, then this is the next starter of the next combo of this face. That was the pastel blue. And then the next starter color is this, the vermilion one. It's the last one of that face, the last face there. Hi Kelly, lovely to see you. So that would be right here. So now we can go forward again. So this one we already did. And then we are on with mahogany. And that will be going, oopsie, oopsie doopsie daisy. Whimsy womsy, maybe. Let's see, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. Oh my god, that's the television sounds really annoying. We haven't had a television turned on at all, at any point while we were there. Actually, the kids couldn't figure out how to turn it on, and we didn't really think we were missing it, you know. So they both had, you know, like Victoria's friend Nana, she had her iPad with her. So Victoria didn't bring hers because Nana had hers and she just brought her phone. So, you know, they had something they could watch on the iPad, whatever they wanted, but you know, we didn't put the tele on. So that was also very relaxing. Of course, you know, I didn't. Yeah, I was just drawing when they were at the water and stuff. So, and it was just relax, no stress. It was all weird getting home and getting, you know, putting the tele back on. That was all weird. But of course, also nice once you haven't like been on the tele for a few days. It's also nice to put it back on, but it's also relieving sometimes not to be slave to it and sit there and watch all kinds of endless stuff that doesn't really matter. It don't really matter none. I think it's turning out really pretty. Hi Holly, lovely to see you and welcome. So next color on, we're moving. It's developing. That is the marigold. It's got a bit more orange in it than the melon yellow. A bit more vibrant orange inside of it. Not a lot, but it has some. Going in here. It's gonna be pretty. That's lovely. Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful, Holly. You're closing in on it. That's wonderful. Here I go again on my own. Then we got this here. It's shipping. I like this deep violet. It's a nice color. It is quite deep, but it's not aubergine deep. So you can still see the purple in it. Deep, yeah, violet. It's lovely. I haven't sent out any invites. I never do that. I hate to get invites, so I never send out any invites or chain letters or anything like that because I don't really like getting them myself. So I never send anything like that out. Yes, someone must have. But they can't send it out as you, can they? They would have to send it out as themselves, I guess. So I don't know. I don't know. But it's nice if they like my page. I mean, I'm happy about that. But Obi, we got it here. Sticky. Oh, it like acts like it's me. There we go. Well, that's good. Payback is a good thing. So we got the pale green now. Pale green. That's a pretty color too, actually. Oh my god, it's like some quiz show or something he's watching. I don't know what it is, but it's noisy. Annoyingly so. This is back again. I just have to readjust my closing off of hearing weird stuff on the telly. I don't know what he's watching, but it sounds stupid. I'm actually getting so curious. I want to see what it is that's so stupid. It must be something weird. Maybe he fell asleep. I mean, it doesn't. It's not like him to watch something that's absolutely bonkers. I mean, last time he was watching snooker, which is a pretty quiet thing, and I like snooker. Oh no, I don't mind at all, Tina. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind. I got no problem with it. Anything that works is great. Yeah, this is the ice blue now. You're liking this, the pale one, I think. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I think it's a nice way that it ties in because it's got that division inside here where it's just combos of threes, and then that actually gives a lot to the rest of it, I think, making them more connected and somehow, I don't know. That's just the way I see it. I'm liking it a lot. Oopsie. Sorry. Yeah, I wish so too with YouTube. It would be so nice if I could just like reach those. And it seems like every time I get more followers on YouTube or more subscribers, then some drop off. It's like it's just impossible. It's just impossible. Just gotta learn to live with it. But at least now with me going live on YouTube as well, I'm getting a lot of minutes racked up by that. I think it's helping on the minutes, so that when I finally get my 1,000 subscribers, I will also have the will have the needed minutes. I hope. But that is like they take that from the last full year of minutes. So if it starts going down, then yeah, then I'll lose that. But I don't know. I mean, it's this. I don't know. It's a weird thing with this. Teen is doing the weirdie tomorrow because I'm hoping. I mean, I won't guarantee anything. If it's raining, it's not gonna happen, and if I'm really tired, it's not gonna happen. But if I can, I wanted to go and see the fireworks with Victoria, but I don't want to tell her, and then she's looking forward to it, and then if it doesn't happen, then it's going to be a surprise if we do it. I'd rather that it's a nice surprise than it's something that she looks forward to and then gets disappointed if it's raining or something. Because we have had quite a few times where we were supposed to go and then it was raining. So here we go. It's shaping up and developing. So here we go. This is the pastel blue. That's the light one that came after the green here. Oh my god, I'm so hot. I'm sweating buckets. Yeah, yesterday the girls had planned to sleep outside. Uh, But they had asked the day before if they could sleep outside. And I was like, I'm not gonna sleep outside. That's just mine because I'm not gonna. There were so many animals and critters in the garden because everything was blooming, and I just know myself with all those critters. I'm not gonna at all want to be there. So no, 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 no. I said no. I'm not gonna do it. And Nana's mom, Ida, my friend, she was like, "Okay, well, I'll do it. I'll sleep outside with you guys. That's fine." Oh boy, she was regretting that one, I think. But anyways, yeah, she actually established beds outside. There was some like wooden things that we were sitting on. We put them together, and then she pulled out the mattresses and made one big bed that they all three could be in. And they took out the sheets and the duvets and everything. And Victoria was out there for a couple of hours, but not sleeping, just watching iPad. And then she decided that she would rather sleep upstairs with me. And Nana did not. She didn't change her mind. So my friend and her daughter, they slept outside. Yeah, and it's not fun with the mist when the dew falls. It gets all clammy and wet, even if you're having duvets. But they managed, and when I got up, they were still out. Well, Ida was still sleeping outside. Her daughter was up, but yeah, she was hoping that her daughter would change her mind, but she didn't. I would suggest, Holly, that you do both, because then those who want to print it for themselves, like from a PDF, they can do that and buy it from you on Payhip or Etsy. I suggest that, I mean, that would be my advice, is to do both versions. I personally prefer Payhip to Etsy. It's just a lot of things that I like more on Payhip, especially that I can give discounts. I can send a product to Zero Plus. I don't have to pay listing fees, and there's some stuff there that I prefer over 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 Etsy. It's really easy. I like it a lot. You can upload the videos, and there's some very good points about Payhip in my book. So I prefer that, and I got most of my stuff on Payhip. So now we got the chestnut brown. It's closing in on us, this one. It's a really dark one. I do actually. I see chestnut brown as being more rich reddish brown. In my opinion, this is more like a black brown. I think it's his, yeah. I think for me, PayHip works, but I'm also sharing from PayHip every day, so people do get traffic. They get in and see my PayHip because they get my Weirdie day in there. So I have a lot of traffic on my PayHip. Of course, most of it is for the free Weirdie, but there is also a lot of sales going on, and especially now with the 75% discount, then it's more busy on PayHip than normally because 75 is a whooping huge discount and it's on until the 31st of July. So we're celebrating my birthday long time. So but that's I do have traffic in there, so that's a good thing for me. And I just like the way it works. I feel like I have more options. I feel like I have more freedom, and I feel like they're not taking as much from me as Etsy are. No, we got the cream. Cream. I was thinking, Bertha, if you thought about what if you want letters on your birthday flow drawing, it's a maximum of 3 letters. If you want letters on it, or if you just want a flow drawing, that's all up to you. But I need to know. And then I think I'll be tomorrow cleaning up and vectorizing Randy's and most likely Bertha's as well, so that is a done thing. So you'll be getting those on Patreon. This is a Patreon exclusive. Now we're actually on to the last color on. This has developed quite lovely. Beautiful colors. I love the combo, and I like the way that I like the way it's working out. Beautiful colors. So this is a combo I'm quite happy about. Sure is good to be back with you guys and have some fun with you. I enjoyed my holiday also. I really enjoyed it. I only actually made it into a video once. Well, yeah, just because, we were enjoying the evenings and the quiet we were listening to music and talking, so it wasn't that quiet, but it was just very nice. This last one here. So our Weirdie's done. There's been so many. Randy's hasn't been done yet. No letters. Okay, so you'll just get a free flow drawing. And I bet you would love some twister action in it. Sorry. So it could be. I know that you like twisters. I love twisters, so so that's it for today. I think this combo, I really love the colors. Turned out pretty awesome. So let's have a look at the next 2 days of color. A Weirdie a day. So this is tomorrow. This is a little one. Oh my. It's like he's looking up at that one and he's just like, whoa, whoopsie. And the other way around, it's pretty awesome too. Yeah, I know, joking, I know. So that's Saturday the 27th. And then we got Sunday. Sunday looks like a fun day too. I think that's going to be awesome. And it works both ways around. Both ways around. So that's our next 2 days, and Sunday will be with me. So this is great. So that's the next 2 days. Then we'll be moving forward. We are moving on to the mini Weirdie of the day. And I got everything else is more or less ready. Now, this is ready here. So I'm also ready to move on from there. So now I'm missing quite a few days, I guess. So we'll have to have a look at that. Let's see. The last day I had here was the 21st. So I'm going to get this one out. So it's the 21st. So this was, the 21st was Sunday. So this was Monday. Oh, that was a biggie. Ah, yeah, Monday, 22nd July 2019. And it was live with Candy. Okay. Then we had Tuesday. Oh my God, I can't even remember. That was the 23rd. That was Bertha's birthday. Tuesday, 23rd July 2019. It was live with Candy. It was a B-day of Bertha. So I'm trying to see if I can put info in. Then we had Wednesday. That was also a lot of coming back. Wednesday, 24th July 2019. Now I'm having a backdrop. Huh? Live with Candy. So she had actually 3 days in a row coming back and 3 days with biggies. So that was that. Then we got Thursday, and that was the 25th, wasn't it? Because it's 26th today. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. 25th of July 2019, live with Tina. So I'm here. Ooh, I'm here again. And that is Friday. And it's the 26th of July 2019, live Maria. Hvad laver du med dem? Ja, men hvad har du lavet med dem for? Er du kommet til at klø? Ja. Nej. Okay, I should write down the colors. We have 166, 808, 172. Then we have 466, 114, 1670. Then we got 562, 562. We got 462. Then we got 632. Funny numbers. And then we got 514, 370, and we got 806. Then we have 360, 112, and 352. So that's our 5 sets of threes. The minis, yes. Saturday's easy breezy. So maybe we'll get some live action on the biggie. Nah, I don't think that it needs too much concentration to be able to do live. Let's see. I think I'm gonna work it. I'm gonna work it. I'm gonna go start here. And that one will be there. Then I will start right here. Here I go again on my own. Mm-hmm. Okay, det er godt så. Du kan altid spørge Bess, om han har nogle tricks. Det tror jeg nu ikke. Kan du ikke spørge ham, hvad det er for noget lort, han sidder og ser i fjernsynet? Hvad laver du? Var det noget? Ja, men hvis der var snavsetøj, så skal dine snavsetøjskurver ikke bare smides herinde. Nå. Sorry. These mosquito bites are really tearing her apart. They're so itchy. Normally she's really, really great at not itching, but it's turning out to be pretty difficult, I think. Here I go again on my own. And this would be going right here. There's actually mosquitoes here now, because I'm feeling it. And of course, you know, when I'm here, when I'm in the spotlights, I've got like 5 spots on me, which is also what makes it even more hot. I got the computers working and got 5 spotlights on me, so the heat is on. The heat is on. Yeah, Tina, but it has to be something that I have around, not something that I have to get. So we're taking next color here. And I'll actually be here because we'll be backtracking there. And we'll be going forward here. Hvad laver du? Hvad laver Bess? Jamen, altså Tine siger myrpalamin inde på stift eller spray til myggestikkene. Men det har vi ikke. Så indtil videre har vi ikke noget, der vil virke lige nu. Og her på det. I'm gonna backtrack. Here. Here I go again on my own. I hate when they roll. They're rolling. We're gonna put a stop with our little heart here to the rolling features. So this is that one. And this is the cream. That's that here. I actually missed a spot there, so then we got 806, a chestnut that I think is a little bit different than my idea of chestnut, but it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Old red. And then we got our beautiful pastel blue. Here I go again on my own. We got the deep, that was a deep olive green. That's this one. We got the vivid purple. That's this one. So we got these colors going on. We got the ice blue. Ice, baby. It's ice. And we got the beautiful pale green. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Billy Joe. This is 670. Then we got the cream 112. We're almost all the way backtracked here. But we're just gonna backtrack so that it's done. Then we got the purple, it's a 466, a deep violet it's called. So I'm actually back with this one, then I can do the color I missed here. So I'm just gonna finish my backtrack. Here I go again on my own. Oopsie. Det er irriterende, hva'? Måske skulle du tage et koldt bad. Måske ville det hjælpe lidt.
Ja,
Det kunne da godt være.
jeg er lige der med læsen.
Hvad?
Jeg er lige der med læsen.
Undskyld, det vil jeg da ikke se herfra, vel? Got this one going here. We're almost done with our backtrack part here. Got it here. It's great to see that we're getting all 15 colors in a good way. Last of the backtrack, then we can move forward again. Good thing. So here we go, moving forward. So moving forward, we're going here with the deep violet, and here.
Nu ved jeg, hvorfor jeg bruger sådan en myggestik. Fordi nu godt kan lide lugten så.
Okay, så er det vigtigt, du husker at bruge deodorant, hva'? Okay, Victoria figured out that, well, she's been looking on the internet and she figured out that why she gets so many mosquito bites. She says that it says on the internet that mosquitoes like the smell of sweat. So I guess she is saying that she's kind of sweaty and that's why the mosquitoes are liking her. So I suggested use more deodorant. But I've suggested that before and it never really worked, but maybe it will work now. Which actually means that I probably should use more deodorant too. Because I get a lot of mosquito bites too. So here we go. Yeah, sweet and juicy, that's true. I think it's just, mosquitoes, they like a certain kind of blood and the smell of it or whatever. Just like lice, there's also some people who never get lice. Or who rarely would get lice. And that's Victoria, she rarely gets it. She only had it twice, so then she's lucky in other departments. I mean, it's worse if a friend gets ticks. I mean, I really wouldn't want to. I would much rather have mosquito bites than ticks.
Der er rigtig mange ting, som der gamle husråd
Yeah.
hvor der også står agurker, tandbørste, negler,
Neglelak skal du nok droppe. Eddike har vi derude, tror jeg. Ja, men hvis nu det hjælper. Jo, men har du agurk derude? She's looking up common house advice for mosquito bites on the internet, so she's found quite a few things. It's good, she's so clever. So I have to backtrack. Backtrack. So yeah, we're gonna backtrack. Yeah. It's developing nicely. I forgot it right there. Nah. Didn't I almost have? It's like, didn't we almost have it all? Isn't that's a Whitney Houston thingy? So yeah, I'm moving on. We're gonna be in here. This green and this ice blue, the pale green and the ice blue, they look like really pretty next to each other, in my humble opinion. So now we got this one going here. Boom, boom, boom. Ja, en agurkeskive, mener du? Ja. Hvad skal du gøre med eddike, skat? Står der ikke noget om, hvad man skal gøre? Skal man blande den op med noget, eller et eller andet? Skal man bare dubbe dem med eddike? Jamen, der skal stå, hvad du skal gøre, ellers så kan du ikke vide, om du gør det rigtigt. Sorry, she's just like, she's gonna put vinegar on them, but it doesn't say how. So I think she should wait until I can see. I can see clearly now, so that she doesn't do anything wrong. But, you might have to dilute the vinegar, not just put it straight on the mosquito bite. I mean, it is household vinegar, so it's not like poison. Not like that. So we're gonna move this one. I have one little backtrack here. I'm liking how it's developing, how all the colors are getting in beautifully. So now we get the next color on. Be this one here, that dark olive green. That will be here. Oops, I forgot something there. Let's move on here. It'll be around here. But this time I might have all the colors over there, but not over. Oh, interesting. They are developing in different directions. It's this here. Yeah, I can get on my own. Next color. we got that here. And we got it here. Yeah, over here I don't think we'll get all of the colors on, unfortunately. Put it here. And here. We actually have to just backtrack on the ice blue. That was what I forgot, but I keep forgetting where it was. And it was right in there. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Yeah, I don't have any aloe. Yeah, I don't have any, unfortunately. But I'll try to get some tomorrow. If it's still itchy tomorrow. Yeah, I have to get something that's affordable, unfortunately. I have some body oil with aloe in it, but we tried that on her sunburn and it didn't do any difference. So I don't think there's enough in it to actually make it effective to use in those cases. It's just sort of like a body oil that you can use when you've showered. It's not like really for anything else. It's not got a high content or high enough content to make any difference in it, unfortunately. But now she will try the vinegar and then we'll see if that works. Maybe it'll work. Vinegar works for a lot of things, and vinegar is really cheap. So now we got the last one on over here. Yeah.
Og så har de sådan noget musik med, den er nede, som er så højt, at man kan høre det overalt.
No. Det er irriterende. That was the last color. So that's it for that was a mini mosquito. Those bites are nasty. So that's it for my mini Weirdie today. Oh yeah, that might be an idea, but yeah, but maybe it's really rough on the skin, alcohol. So we are moving on. I'm gonna take my colors away and put them back in the box. Close the box and push it away. Yup. So yeah, that was our mini. And tomorrow we got, oh, this one is tomorrow and that one is Sunday. So this is lovely. It's switched now with the minis. Thank you. So now we are on to Bertha's birthday flow drawing. So here we go. We're switching. I mean, doing quick shifts. Quick shift. The dining car. And we got our blue pad. So we're gonna, and with birthday it's just gonna be a free flow, so it's gonna be fun also. And we'll see what happens. Yes, happy birthday again. I wasn't here on Bertha's actual birthday, so it's a delayed birthday celebration. Hi, Angel. Lovely to see you. So since this is gonna be for Bertha, it's gonna have some Twister action in it. And Bertha didn't want any letters, so this is gonna be strictly um, flow, and I think it's gonna be strictly Twister flow because I love that, and I know that Bertha also loves that, so that's a good plan in my book. It's been a while since I did a strictly Twister flow thing, so that's something that I enjoy doing, and it gets me to relax a lot. So I love that. So I'm gonna be enjoying that. We're gonna have a good time. This one's gonna. This is lovely. I'm enjoying it. Oh, that's lovely, Angel. And again. I love doing these, so I'm really enjoying the flow. A real special, yes. It's gonna be very special. Let me get it. Sorry, I don't talk as much when I draw because I'm concentrating a lot on hitting the lines, and so it's a concentration thing. It's not to be rude, it's just difficult to talk when you're drawing. It's not as easy as when you're coloring. So, so we got a twist of action happening. Then now we're gonna see how it turns out. We're gonna go for the 05 for the fillers. Yeah, total focus. So this is a dedicated to Bertha and Bertha's birthday. It's good to know. And of course, this is a thing that I only do um, on Patreon, the birthday flow drawings. Otherwise, I would have to do far too many of them, and that is not possible. So it's a special perk of being a Patreon, and I can't guarantee that it will continue. If I get too many Patreons, I might limit it to a certain tier on Patreon. But so far, all Patreons are getting it. But sometimes it's not possible on the actual date. So sometimes, but they were very much delayed because I had the carpal tunnel issues in February and March. So everything was really delayed. That's why there's been a ton of Patreon birthday flow drawings in July, because I didn't get anything done the previous months. It wasn't before until now that I felt good enough to actually draw with my hand. So here we go. No, I can't really tell the strategy about Patreon because I don't have one. I just try to provide people with value um, on Patreon, and I hope I am providing things that are special and enough value on there. I'm always thinking about new things that I could do, but yeah, so. But I guess it's also a question of getting your products out there so that people get to know you. And I don't know what you're offering on Patreon. I haven't seen it, but good night, Tina. Night, night, Tina. Sleep well. Oh, I will definitely check that out, Ross. Thank you. This is lovely. Oh, that sounds great, Ross. Oh, definitely. That's a good offer, Holly. That's a very good offer. But maybe you wanna, I don't know, I mean, I haven't seen your group, I'm sorry. Um, but you haven't published anything yet. Maybe Patreon is better to work on once you've got some stuff out there to refer to. I'm not sure, but it could also be a good way of people getting your book beforehand. I don't know, but I'm just saying that the more that you have marketed in, you have to think that there's like thousands of groups. So you might want to look into marketing in quite a few different groups and showing them VIPs or colored work or something. But it's a good thing to have it set up so that you know that it's there. I mean, I think I had my Patreon thing on. I had it set up for over a year before anyone joined, and the first one who joined my Patreon was Heather. And I didn't really have anything on there because I didn't really know what to do with it, and I was thinking about what to offer and what to do in there, and I couldn't really figure it out. And then I sort of had to pull myself together and do something, and then it's just been little by little, and will definitely keep on developing. Um, I like the whole idea of Patreon. Um, I like the concept, but it can be hard to figure out what you're going to offer and have a plan and everything. I think, when people feel like they're getting a good value, that is very important. And it's very important that you also, that you care. I mean, I care. And I think that shows when you care. And that's very important. Here we go. Let me see. Got my mind set on you. Do 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 do. So da 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 da. And then again. I really like these Sakura fine liners. I mean, my favorite used to be Unipin fine liner. I do think that I like these more. I do believe I like these more than I like the Unipin to draw with. It took me a long time before I even tried them because they always been a little bit out of reach. It's the Micron, yes. Sakura Microns. I really like them. I've actually even seen you can get them in other colors. You can actually get them in quite a few colors. But I mean, I draw in black, so. But I think the brush ones, like, I have the brush one. I love the brush one. I would love to have that one in different colors. It's just beautiful to work with. Absolutely gorgeous. Um, maybe someday, if they get a good offer out and I can afford it at the moment, then I'll be a lucky girl. We'll see what happens. Well, with the brush thing, I would actually use it for coloring tiny stuff because I really like the brush. I like the way the brush nib works on it. So I would probably use it for coloring small stuff if I had all the colors in it, but I don't. But special stuff with small spaces, I would. There is no number on the brush ones. They just say BR brush, BR. So they don't have a number. Yeah, but they're very lovely. Yeah. Ja, men så skal du også ræde den. Og lave den ordentligt, sådan, så jeg kan lige lægge mig ind, så jeg ikke skal væk dig og alt muligt. Ja, det kan jeg godt forstå. That's nice, Holly. I look forward to seeing the book. Back and head på nettkurs. Der er ikke nogen bogstaver i, det er bare en flow. Ikke alle. Oh, that's very sweet of you, Holly. I would love to show you a book off. But when I show books, I usually don't. I usually show the real book when I do reviews or something like that, because it's hard to show a PDF copy, and I have done various reviews of books. I've also had some that sent me books that I didn't review because I didn't like the books. That I'd rather not make a negative review than I'd rather just tell the person that that I don't want to do it. But I'm very honest in my way of being. But usually when I do a review, I will sit down and I'll look through the book and I'll talk about it. That's how I normally review books. And if I review materials, I'll normally use them and talk about them. That's at least how I've been doing it when I have been making reviews. It's actually a long time since I did one. I do have a few books, but the last books I got for review, I didn't want a review because I didn't have anything at all positive to say about them, and then there is no reason for me to say anything. Then I'd rather tell the author that I didn't, or maybe give them suggestions of how to make it better, and you know. But I'm quite sure that I will like your book because I already like what I've seen. I don't really, Holly. I very rarely have a. I draw for fun. I don't really color anything but my own because there's just not enough hours in a day. You have to think that I actually work usually a lot of hours on my books, and I'm always behind on something. So well, if I color in someone's book, then I might color one page or something, but then it'll be, yeah, that's very rare. That is almost 99% sure that I don't really. Then it has to be if we're doing some kind of exchange or something like that. Um, I really don't have time because you know that we have all the weirdies and everything. So I mainly, if I do anything with the books of others, then I show them off and I talk about them, and that's what I do. see here. And mainly, if I have a book that I really love, then I'll make a video and I'll show the pages and I'll talk about it, and that's it. That's what I normally do in my relations to other books, and how I, for instance, recommend something is that I'll show it and talk about it. Well, a lot of books gets rejected by KDP, and then you just have to correct some stuff in it, and then you have to upload it again, and maybe correct some more stuff and upload it again. Um, so even if it gets rejected, don't feel like that there's something wrong. It might just be a minor thing about the image surpassing the margin line or something like that. So a lot of artists need to try many times or more times just to get everything adjusted. You feel like you've done everything according to the guidelines, but yeah, I don't really have that. Well, I had it with a book that I made recently that I'll have to redo, and that was because of a font that I was using in it that I had to change. So that was a bummer, because that means that I have to change the whole thing because I was using the same font on every page. Um, so that was a font issue, um, unfortunately. A very annoying issue, because it means a lot of work, extra work, to redo the whole thing. But I've never had a book rejected due to anything but technical issues that could be corrected. So I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, I've seen your pages, so I don't think that there's anything content-wise that you should be worried about. It will all be, is it the right resolution and everything? No, it's not too little. Just make sure that your image does not surpass, even if there's nothing on that, um, even if it's empty space surpassing the margin, then it could be rejected due to that. So you have to stick the whole thing within the margin. I mean, for me, it was hell when I started with KDP because it's so much more rigid than CreateSpace was, because the first is an automatic control thing, and they will just reject issues that are not an issue because it's not a person looking at it. So everybody needs to just try a few times. If it's the first time, probably try a few times, and if you get through on the first time, then you're just be happy, and then you made it right and you did everything correctly. This is developing love, Lily. No, it does not always tell you why, but if it's a simple issue, it will. And if it doesn't tell you why, you'll just have to write them and ask them why. And then it can take a few days before you get an answer, and then that answer might be that they send it on to another department, and it'll take another few days before you'll get an answer. Um, so it can be tiresome and a long thing if you made some mistake that you're not fully aware of. But yeah, it's very practical. It's actually not very interesting for the video. It's more like a conversation maybe between you and me that I can help you with some guidelines and stuff. But um, that might be better for a private conversation because it's kind of boring stuff. It's very practical, and mainly it's easier to show um, what I mean than actually just talking about it. Because talking about it, you can get a lot of like you can interpret it wrongly. So the easiest is always to show exactly how it works. And I definitely will, when I have time, I'll be able to help you out with that. That's not a problem. I'm always happy to help out others with their stuff and guide a bit. Let's see here. I'm just going to do this here. There we go. This is rolling. Yeah, I can see Facebook messages again. But I most likely won't answer before until tomorrow because when I'm done with the video, I'll be heading off to Sleepy Will because here it is 10 to 1 a.m., which is also is with Bertha. So Bertha is on the same time as me. So here it's very late. So when I'm done, then I will be heading off to bed. So I'll be checking messages and stuff tomorrow. Oh, of course, I'll be happy to help you. But in order to get it accepted, your image can't surpass the margin. That's great, Holly. Yeah, I usually go to sleep at 3, but I like after I finish, I like to maybe sit in the sofa and watch a little bit of telly before I go to sleep because I'm not that easy a sleeper. But actually, I woke up at 4:30 this morning, so that's a long time ago. I went to bed at 1 a.m. yesterday, and I woke up at 4:30. So it's actually a half an hour. No, that's 3.5 hours I slept. It wasn't that long, but that's okay. I can live with it. I know that feeling, Holly. Da, 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 da. This is going very nicely. Sticking to the paper. Not good. Cannot stick to the paper, Maria. Doesn't work like that. Yeah, tell my arm about that. So now I can actually hear Victoria's audiobook as well. We got noise coming from two sides. I love audiobooks. I think they're great. I think they're great for kids too. Hi Randy, how are you? Wonderful to see you. Here I go again on my own. Hi friend, lovely to see you. It is Bertha's birthday drawing today. Oh, I get bitten by mosquitoes too, even while I'm sitting here. How rude to come and bite me when I'm actually doing a drawing. That's very bad. Thank you, friend. It's Twister Actions Day. It's a pure twister, actually. No other elements but twister. Okay, have fun with the lawn. You do that, Holly. I'll be sure to answer when I look at it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be sure to have a look at it. Oopsie. Here we go again on my own. Bye bye, Holly. Talk to you tomorrow. So here we go. So, whew, this is going very well. This is developing nicely, this one. I'm loving it. Of course, this one, the size is more like, yeah, 12 by 12 inches. I think more or less this paper is. So it's not like 8.5 by 8.5, so it's bigger. Really lovely. Hi, Tammy. Lovely to see you. It's going very well. Here I go again on my own. So, just getting into it here. So now I'm officially out of my drink because I finished it. But I'm also very close to being done here with this Beautiful twister. It's pretty lovely. And you can, a twister you can turn any way round. There's no rules to the madness. That's why I like drawing them, that they flow in different directions, and you can just do whatever you want with it. You can just use whatever colors or combinations, and there's so much you can do with a twister, in my opinion. And for me, I always get my heart rate down when I draw them. It's extremely relaxing. Maybe I should draw a new twister book. Then I'll probably break my hand again. There are a few twister books. This is a twister book, Chill Pill 1 and 2. There's Pocket Twisters, and there's a Twister Dala book, and there's a Twister a Day. A twister a day keeps the madness away. Oh, that's great that you also find them relaxing to color, because they're so relaxing for me to draw, and that's why I actually published the Twister book, the first one, because I thought if I find it so relaxing to draw them, then maybe some others will find it relaxing to color them. Because for me, it's absolutely like a Zen thing. It's sort of almost meditative to sit and draw, because it's just such a, yeah, it's just so nice. It's just such a nice flow and movement and repetition, and seeing the flow develop, and you can just like twist and turn them anywhere around, and yeah. I would like to make a mini twister book, like it's tiny, but not like a tiny that's like 6 by 4. It would be a 6 by 6 tiny one, because I more like them if they're square. Or maybe it would be, yeah, I don't know. I would love to do a tiny one, a teeny weeny stress on the go, stress relief on the go thing. I actually think I already drew for it, because I mean the Twister Day is like a little bit too big to bring along. There's of course pocket twisters, but I think that's also too big. So I would like to do something with a smaller option, where it was just teeny weeny twisters that could be brought along, so it wouldn't be that fat. I mean, could be good before going into the dentist. I mean, I'm all on heels and toes and backing out when I get to the dentist. Well, I haven't been for a long time because I've stopped going. Wow. How did I get into dentists? I just thought that that's the perfect place where you need to relax and chill and de-stress while you're waiting. I was the Twisted Chill Pill too. That's great, friend. So that's it. Now I just need to sign it. Maybe I should try to sign it with the brush pen. I haven't tried that before. So there we go. All done. And I'm ready to say thank you for tonight. It's wonderful to be back with you guys. And I did have a great, great holiday. I'll be seeing you again on Sunday because tomorrow is going to be Tina. So I'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye bye and happy birthday. And oh, yeah, I don't know. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie patoopsie. So I'm happy that you like it. Let's see it more closely here. It's twisting and turning and going all the way. You see, they're fun to see in different dimensions, and you can turn it that way. And so yeah. So I hope you all have a good night, and I'll retire, watch a wee bit of telly before I close my weary eyes. So thank you all. Bye bye. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, friend. And thank you, Bertha.